Good evening, everyone. Welcome, aspiring builders, innovators to CEST. On behalf of the Civil Engineering Students Technical Club of NIT Rourkela, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you, the curious minds, the problem solvers, and the future architects of our world. CEST is just not a club, it's a vibrant hub where theory becomes tangible, where ideas find wings, and where passion for civil engineering burns bright. Here we believe in foregoing not just engineers but visionaries, those who see beyond the blueprints and build a better tomorrow. Now let's see a short clip of our club activities. Hello and welcome everyone once again to another exciting episode of Placement Unboxed. I am Rishabh Patel, your host for today's episode. As always, we bring you inspiring stories, invaluable insights, and practical advice from our beloved seniors and alumni who have successfully navigated the challenging yet rewarding journey of campus placements. In this series, we delve into the experiences of those who have cracked some of the most exciting placements, revealing the secrets behind their success from rigorous interview preparations to overcoming last minute jitters. Our guests share it all. Today we have Mr. Soumya Saphalya Dash Bhaiya, who has recently been placed at DASSAULT Systemes, a software company which aims to create a loop between the real world and the virtual world to improve understanding and outcomes to benefit humankind.
Hello, Rishabh.
Hello Bhaiya.
How are
On
you,
behalf
Rishabh?
of the fine Bhaiya, how are you?
I am good. Thank you.
Okay,
Continue.
can we continue?
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the entire CEST community, we are thrilled to extend our heartfelt congratulations to you on securing your placement with Dassault Systems. This achievement is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and perseverance throughout your academic journey.
Okay.
So, audio is clear, Bhaiya?
Yes, sir. You are clear, Rishabh.
So, can we continue with the question session?
Yes, sure, Rishabh.
Okay, on behalf of students who are aspiring to get software placements, I would like to ask questions and have some discussions. So, can we start?
Sure, Rishabh.
So, starting from the question related to educational background, can you tell us a little bit about your academic background and what drew you to civil engineering initially?
Hmm. Okay, talking about my technical background, means academic background. Am I audible, Rishabh?
Yeah, you are audible here.
Okay, talking about my academic background, I completed my 10th and 12th grades in Ruttapalli Vidyapita, a reputable private institute in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. And after that, I appeared for JEE exam. But initially, I didn't have any specific intention to pursue civil engineering, particularly. But however, considering my JEE score and all the available opportunities that time I had, I decided that it was the best path to follow.
Okay, it's really great you grabbed the opportunity that you got on the basis of JMeans.
Yes.
So, moving on to the next question, what motivated you to pivot from civil engineering to a career in software, particularly at Dassault Systems?
Hmm. Uh, my motivation, I will say, when I heard about technology sector, all the growth and potential that I had in technology sector and compared to construction sector, that I believe that I will grow more in technology sector particularly. And I consulted with some senior mentors. I asked about them what to do. So they advised me to try out coding first, and then I tried out coding, and I liked coding. So uh, after doing some coding and problem solving, I decided that I'll be going with software domain. So speaking particularly about Dassault Systems, it is a multinational company. Uh, in Europe, it is technology, means in technology sector of Europe Stock Exchange. It is one of the largest market cap holding company. So it gave me, means it feel me very excellent opportunity to be part of this kind of organization. So I applied for that. That's all.
Okay, Bhaiya, it's really going to be useful for those who are thinking to have such a change in their career. So, moving to the next question, how did your education in civil engineering prepare you for the challenges in the software industry? Did it help it or it was a difficulty for you?
So honestly, my formal education in civil engineering didn't directly prepare me for the software industry. So it kind of very hectic to manage both of the things side of side. Software engineering means courses and coding practicing, along with the semester courses and all. So I have to manage a good CGPA for the placement criteria because it is CGPA greater than 7 or 7.5. So I wanted to maintain a good CGPA so that I don't will get shortlisted for CGPA criteria. And uh, so that's all. Means my formal education directly didn't affect much, but I'll say it helped me with some analytical thinking and problem solving quality.
So, I think you were really determined during your academic years to maintain the CGPA.
Yes, uh, yes, I
So,
wanted to maintain a good defense. Yes.
okay, Bhaiya. So, moving on to the next question that is based on the placement journey. What inspired you to apply only to Dassault Systems, not any other? Did you apply for other companies as well? And how did you learn about this opportunity?
So, um, yeah, I was applying every software company that was coming on campus, and Dassault was also one of the company that came on campus for hiring. So, only from our placement groups only I know about the Dassault system opportunity, and I also tried to applying other companies online, and I thought I answered your question.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, one more question. Did you apply for any civil engineering companies also?
No, but in my fifth semester, I was trying for internship at that time. And another thing I wanted to tell that I started coding at my sixth semester because due to COVID, we came to campus at fourth semester and internship season already about to get started. So
Okay, Bhaiya.
I I had no idea in coding and software project at that time. So I only applied core construction company for internship. So I heard from my senior that OBCC is a good company and one of the BPCL candidate was did their internship in OBCC. So I applied for OBCC at that time, but after sixth semester onwards, I was completely focused on software domain only.
So it is very great to hear that you started at that stage and you have cracked the opportunity. It's really great, Bhaiya.
Thank you.
So can you walk us through the selection process at Dassault System? What were the key stages and challenges you faced?
Sure, Rishabh. So the selection process at Dassault system consisted of mainly three stages. The first round was aptitude round, only question about general aptitude and mathematics. So, hello, Rishabh,
Hello, Bhaiya.
are you there?
You are not.
Are you there, Rishabh?
Yes, we I am here.
Okay. So the first round involved aptitude question and mathematics, so which had a time constraint. And Following that, the second round was offline coding test. So we have to write codes on paper and submit to them. And the third round was final interview round. So it was gone around 45 minutes for me. Mm, that was all about the selection process uh, at Dassault. It was managed around 3 rounds.
Yeah, was there any JD round for the selection process? JD round means
No,
group discussion round.
no, no. There was no GD round. First, they conducted the aptitude, followed by offline coding test, then final interview.
Okay, we are walking through such a long process and cracking is not that easy task. So moving on to the next question. How did you prepare for the
Uh,
technical and HR interviews?
the rest of your voice is breaking a little bit.
Oh, I'm repeating the question, Via. How did you prepare for the technical and HR interviews?
Okay, so for the technical interviews, I focused practicing the top interview questions present in lit code and basic coding question about in every topic like stack use and TP. So and apart from coding question, I also time spend time on solving puzzles from GFG and and apart from all those puzzles and coding questions, I ensured that understanding of projects that I mentioned in my CV, preparing them into all the detail I had, and this combination helped me a lot for my technical interview.
Okay, Via. Uh, your detailed insights on interviews and selection process will definitely inspire our audience. Thank you for sharing. Let's move on to the next question. Um, were there any specific or strategy that helped you?
So for specific resources, I'll say means there was no specific means you should practice the interview questions, top interview question, the 150 on lead code presenting, and also practice coding question in interview beat if you not heard about that platform. So and make sure that you have good projects and if possible make a group and practice and hackathons and be a part of them. And the hackathon project are very good. They do have a lot of impact in your interview process. Hmm. I think that's all I prepare. And in CS fundamental, I also prepared for DBMS and computer networks, but I did not spend a lot of time preparing computer networks. So I'll say it is morely company specific. Many company will ask DBMS, but very few company will ask CN. So it is up to you. If you have time, you can practice all those things. If you think you have less time as a civil engineering student, I guess we have a time constraint to prepare for. So first, make priority to the DSA questions, and then second DBMS. Then if you feel DBMS and all the projects you did, and after completing means preparation of all these things, you can go further preparing CN and all.
Okay, Via. So as many students decide to have this change from civil engineering to software, but they did not they are not able to bridge the gap. So how did you bridge the gap between civil engineering and software development in terms of skills and knowledge?
Okay, so to transition from civil engineering to software domain, I took several steps. Like from sixth semester onwards, I started coding. So my first language was Java. Means after the C++ course I had in second semester, and I started learning Java. So because Java is also technically being used as a programming language to in MNCs to solve the projects and all. Mm. So I learned Java with DSL. So in sixth semester only I completed all the topics in DSA important topics, and So after that, I have to find good projects for my resume. So I heard about taking part of hackathons. So I check out different platforms like OnStop and HackerHeart, if you heard about. So I tried competing with them, so competing in those competitions that are present in OnStop and HackerHeart. So so that's why I got two good projects from to put on my CV. So that was my programming practice and CV preparation. And after that, I practiced CS fundamentals, learning all those things. Means in civil engineering semester, we don't learn about those things. So I tried learning the basics of all that.
Okay, Vijay, hope it will help the others to switch from civil engineering to software domain. So, moving to the next question based on the adaptability and learning, can you describe a situation where you had to learn a new technology or skill quickly? How did you manage that?
Learning a skill quick. Okay, okay. Let me. Okay. After gaining proficiency in Java coding, I recognize that the means importance of learning framework on the top of Java like Spring Boot and all. So in July, just before placement season, I thought I should make a, since I know Java, it will be good that Spring Boot framework will good for my resume. So I started working on Spring Boot only, but Spring Boot is very one of the difficult framework. So to cover from only Java syntax to a OOPS based project, so it was a tough for me that time. So and that time I also told that I was doing a core internship. So I was visiting the site on Katak and practicing Spring Boot at night. So that was very tough at that time. So I dedicated some time particularly to Spring Boot. I would say that's how I overcome the challenge. I faced. That's all.
Okay, Vijay, it was a really a big challenge for you doing internship and side by side doing coding. So, it's really inspiring for our audience. So, moving on the question based on personal insights and advice, what advice would you give to current civil engineering students who are considering a similar career shift to the software industry?
Okay. Uh, so for advice for the students who are want to change to software domain, it will be being staying consistent because practice daily question means every day you contribute some of your time towards coding. So it will be very helpful to you as the placement process goes on. So there will be situation where means some you will face some rejections. So you will not get shortlisted or you are not eligible. So so that can be discouraging and that can cause question that on your decisions. But means stay consistent and stay determined. Means keep working daily. That practice coding regularly. So company will come and you will get a good eventually.
Okay, Vijay. So one more question. Is syllabus of civil engineering a hurdle in the path of software or it is easy to tackle?
Sorry.
Is syllabus of civil engineering domain that we study in NIT Rourkela, is it easy to
Uh,
tackle along with software domain?
I will say that I was studying only for semester marks, being frankly. So,
Okay.
so in hello,
Hello, Vijay. Hey, your voice is not.
hello, Rishabh. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible now.
Okay. So in civil engineering, there are such topics like advanced structural analysis, finite element method. So those type of subject means have some limited variation of question. I was only preparing for semester mark. So if you look at semester question and analyze it properly, so there is more or less around 10 or 12 types of questions. So I only started preparing 1 week before the examination, and I only look at those only 10 to 12 types of question and go to the exam. So I'll not say it is easy, but it can be managed.
Okay, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Thank you for advice and guidance. So, how do you plan to continue learning and growing in the tech field while maintaining your foundational knowledge in civil engineering? Did you want to maintain that, or you are now completely in software domain?
So I don't have means now. I think I will completely go on software domain. So I am actively connecting with experienced professionals that are present in software domain to expand my network, and so this will help me a lot with latest trends and all the AI invention that are happening. So and as well as I am also practicing coding question. So I guess a foundational knowledge in civil engineering, uh, I will completely switch to software domain.
Okay, Bhaiya. Means you are now completely in software domain and you will continue to learn in and progress in that. Okay, moving on to the closing question. Can you share a memorable experience from your placement process and your college life that significantly impacted you?
Yes, I have actually a memorable experience from my interview only in DASSAULT system. So DASSAULT system was my first offline interview company, means the company I am going to be interview offline. So I was a bit nervous at that time when I entered the room. So the interviewer sensed my nervousness and tried to make me feel comfortable. Uh, so after that, they asked me about my projects and some technical questions. So and quickly they gave me a puzzle. So at first, I mm, tell them some of the approaches in my mind, but that was not optimal at the moment. So they continued to give me hint for that question, and I tried, but I couldn't answer at that time only. So they move on, and they asked me about my projects and technical stuff again. So at the end of the interview, so I suddenly encountered the answer of the puzzle. So I told them that is it the correct answer for that question? So they smiled and they said yes, that was correct, and they said that we are done and asked me any questions. So which gave me a good sign at the end of the interview. I was just laughing and I got the
Okay, Bhaiya. So I think we have some questions in the comment box. So I would like to ask that question. So Ashwini Kumar Mohapatra has asked, Bhaiya, can you give some tips for preparing any project and are there any specific type projects the companies are looking for?
Hmm. So for preparing for project, I will say try to part of hackathons. So because hackathon project are is good and actually real world problems are there, and projects are companies are looking for. So at my time when I was applying for companies, so maximum companies were looking for React developer because that was on demand, and my tech stack was Java and Spring Boot. So that was a negative point for me. So if you are looking for project, if you are doing front end development, so go with React and do some good projects on top of it, and practice in hackathons to have a good CV. And that's all for project advice. Also.
So, moving on to the next question from the comment box, Gautam has asked, Via, what specific role or project will you be working on at Dassault Systems, and how do you see your civil engineering background contributing to it?
So the particular project now I am working on is some data flow management. So we have some data incoming and we have to automate the process on basis of some logic so that the data coming at input will be processed through the logic and being automated, and the output will be displayed on any widget or front end site or our official portal. So we are managing the data flow connections now. So I don't see that civil engineering background directly contributes to it anything. I'll say that the problem solving and analytical ability I had in civil engineering question may help me a little bit, but directly, uh, I think there is no such control.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, moving on to the next question that is asked by Pinakshi Priyadarshini. What are your long-term career goals, and how does joining Dassault Systems fit into these plans?
Okay, so I wanted to, in means my long-term career goals, I also be good software developer and Dassault system also working on 3D modeling software like SolidWorks and CATIA. So those are most means one of the popular software on the market now in 3D modeling. So I wanted to work on those products to have my knowledge enhanced, and Dassault system also a MNC, so it will have a, means, a experience wise it will give me a lot of benefits to my further future career.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, moving on to the next question asked by Kisan Sahu. Bhaiya, what excites you most about working at Dassault Systems?
So one thing I will say here that the every Dassault system employee that are present in Pune. So many of the employees are working for longer years, like 20 plus years. I am means, now trying to understand that the quality of work they are doing. They have such a good environment here, and culture. I will say Dassault System is one of the good company. I am also talking with my friends that are working on different companies. So in compared to those, Dassault is a good work culture. That excites me most.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, next question asked by Parth Sarthi Behra. What are you most looking forward to in your new role at Dassault Systems?
So looking forward my new role at Dassault System, I will say that I am currently working on data flows, managing data flows and automating them. So I want to work on the more like product side of the Dassault Systems work, like SolidWorks and CATIA. So that will give me much more idea and how software architecture things work, because the software are very good at the market. So they will also give me a good knowledge for my further career. So after means data flow, if a new role, I would want to some product developer role. Yeah.
Okay, Bhaiya, that was it for the questions. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and advice. Your stories are not just inspiring but incredibly helpful for all the students watching today and who are planning to shift their career from civil engineering to software domain. Thank you, Bhaiya, once again.
Thank you, Rishabh,
So,
for having me.
to our audience, remember that every placement journey is unique, and while the path might be challenging, persistence and preparation are key. Stay motivated, keep learning, and believe in yourself. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover in future episodes, feel free to drop them in the comments or reach out to us on our social media channel. Thank you, audience, for joining. Until next time, this is Rishabh Patel signing off. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and keep striving for excellence. Thank you, Via, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice day.